Hi everyone, I'm meteorologist Rusty McCranie, and welcome to Weather Express. Your weather in 5 minutes. Start the clock. Friends, we do have a very serious and dangerous situation developing right now in portions of the western Great Lakes in the upper Midwest. All modes of severe weather are likely in those areas, including the opportunity for some strong long-track tornadoes. We have a deep, aggressive area of low pressure that has developed over the Dakotas and along this entire line, especially today through Minnesota, Wisconsin, and eventually back into the northern sides of Illinois, near the Chicagoland area, and even farther south through the upper Midwest. We're going to see again storms producing winds of over 70 miles an hour, up to 3-inch size hail, and the opportunity for that tornadic activity. This entire line right now is severe. Minnesota, Wisconsin, all the red polygons are severe thunderstorm warnings. All the purple polygons are tornado warnings. We've had numerous confirmed tornadoes already for today. And again, the opportunity for some intense tornadic activity, especially in Wisconsin, and then developing south along that line that could include the Chicago area later today. The severe watches that are currently into play look like this. We've got a couple of different right now tornado watches that are in effect, and looking at the threats of severe weather with these in Minnesota and Wisconsin. Again, max hail size of 3 inches. So you're looking at like baseball size hail as a possibility, winds of 70 miles an hour. And again, the opportunity for some dangerous tornadic activity. The risk of severe weather overall enhanced does go farther south than east. So again, that line should develop into northeast sides of Illinois and portions of northern Indiana and the southwest sides of Michigan as well. And it's not only that, when we take a look at the opportunity here for significant tornadic activity, it's within this polygon. That does include places like Milwaukee and Chicago and the southwest sides of Michigan. That is the areas that could see the most significant tornadic activity as we go through the remainder of the day. Now, again, this entire line will fill in into portions of the upper Midwest and even the Tennessee Valley as we get into tomorrow, and I'll have more on that coming up. There are other areas of severe weather. South of there, again, portions of Arkansas, towards the Blue Heel of Missouri, and another area of some thunderstorm activity right now over the Carolinas. These are all going to be a lot more isolated in nature compared to the extensive severe weather threat and the areas that I've already mentioned. We'll go back over to the categorical risk, and again, you can see the slight does go down into Arkansas, and then there's that other area as well. Elsewhere across the United States, it's a beautiful warmer day here in the southeast. We'll start up in the northeast though. A couple of showers and some isolated storms for portions of New York and Vermont on over towards Massachusetts, but nothing again that's very concentrated. Hot today in the southeast, temperatures in the 90s there, including portions of Florida. Showers are developing and cooling things down over Oklahoma, northern Texas. South Texas is still very hot. Again, we have this broad low and some cooler air spilling in behind that. It's still mainly warm enough in the Intermountain West where it's some rain, but there is some higher elevation snow. And our next Pacific storm system is beginning to move on shore. And with that, we're seeing some light shower activity for places like Seattle back down towards Portland. This is all the severe weather here, friends. There's the heat in South Texas. And again, the opportunity for a little bit of severe weather and some flooding in portions of the Mid-South and the Mid-Atlantic states over the next couple of days. But let's get back into how this system is going to evolve. I'm going to bring out our HRRR model, our high resolution rapid refresh. That spin is impressive on the east and the southeast side. It's going to continue a severe weather threat for at least the next 36 to 48 hours. And you're going to see how this actually spreads in nature. So the area of low pressure stays over the Dakotas, but it kicks out that first wave of severe weather again through mainly the Great Lakes and portions of the upper Midwest. The Ohio Valley could get in on it, even into places like Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Then a secondary severe weather area will develop over the Tennessee Valley and push off to the east. And then even behind that, do you see how these storms in places like Missouri, southern Illinois, western Kentucky, and Tennessee are more what we call discrete? These storms could even be more severe tomorrow and carry an even higher tornado risk. This is going to be a huge threat in these areas, and then they line up and you get an intense wind threat as well. So look, when you look at the risk for tomorrow, we're actually up a category to what we call the moderate risk in red. That's 4 out of 5 from the Storm Prediction Center. Includes places like St. Louis, Cape Girardeau, Paducah, Kentucky, in Louisville as well, and a huge enhanced risk that goes all the way to Columbus, Ohio, and Charleston, West Virginia. So all modes of severe weather likely in these areas for tomorrow, and then the risk for severe storms even 2 days out will extend to the portions of the East Coast, back into the southern plains. And again, this risk area here, that's slight, will include places like New York City, in Philadelphia, Baltimore, and Washington, D.C. And so for the eastern United States, you've got all modes of severe weather likely here in the coming days that's going to cause ample problems for those areas. Friends, I'm out of time. I appreciate you making Weather Express a part of your daily routine. If you live in these areas that I've mentioned, please make sure that you stay weather aware. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and liking this video. You have a great rest of your day, and I'm back tomorrow with your latest 5-minute forecast.